I thought I was crazy, building 20 Lucians for World Boss. This guy takes it up to the next level. This guy under Panserver built an army of Sigmarus for World Boss. An army of Sigmarus. I know you're questioning, you're like, Bagel, are those really all ruined for World Boss? Are those all ruined? Are those all Devilmond? Oh yeah, they're not only are they all ruined, you can see all the runes. All the runes. I mean, it's not that hard to get runes. Some of you may disagree. Some of these are, all of these are grinded. I shouldn't say some of these are grinded. All of these are grinded to make sure that they're efficient, right? These are looking like World Boss runes if I ever seen any. And also, he's got attack on all of these for World Boss. Everything is grinded. Everything is gemmed to make sure that they are as efficient as possible. They are also all... He either really loves Sigmarus, or this is for World Boss. That's the reason that he did this. I'm just letting you guys know. You're like, maybe I want to build some dungeon teams of all Sigmarus. No, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. I give him so much credit, so much props for having the balls to go through and build this many. He's so determined. He's so determined. He's like, nobody's going to get a higher World Boss score than me. And I don't think, at this level of commitment, I don't think that anyone actually ever will. You know what, while we're here, I was just curious to see if anyone was using Sigmarus and RTA. It turns out people are actually using Sigmarus and like, seriously using Sigmarus and RTA. I'm not talking about, like, challenge 3 players using Sigmarus and Really? You brought Gemini in with the Shield Runes team. I'm just making sure that I saw that correctly. Okay, well, just in case you guys didn't know, Gemini and Shield Runes don't go very well together. But it's really cool to see a Sigmarus cleave, so let's see some more of this. I'm scared. Gemini again. Are we going to see this? It's a different person. Also, the Sigmarus person wasn't even picking the Gemini. It was the opponent that was picking the Gemini and Shield Runes. Is Sigmarus going to be one of those units that's really secretly OP in RTA, guys? Okay, the answer is no. I'm just letting you guys know the answer is no. But in some of these matches, he actually makes sense, right? He actually makes sense against fire and water teams. And he's a CC unit. He does pretty decent damage. So, weirdly enough, as it is to see Sigmarus at RTA, the place that they're picking him is strong. He is good in some similar reasons that Beth is good. Is like people like to pick fire and water units against CC, and he's pretty decent. I'm not saying you should pick Sigmarus, but in some of these matches, he makes sense. I'm a little bit alarmed and surprised that we're seeing so many Sigmaruses. Different people, too. I mean, Gemini again as well, but not even the same people. We're seeing Sigmarus and Gemini from a different... Apparently, this is the new meta, guys. Sigmarus Gemini. If you're not using Sigmarus Gemini, then you're using an old meta. Are you using Ciara, Gianna, Ganny, Hathor, using some of the buffed units? You using Oliver? No, Oliver is not meta. Sigmarus Gemini, guys. That's the next meta. I'm just letting you know right now. You heard it here first. Like, Baker, you're giving people terrible advice. What else is new? There is no shortage of Sigmarus gameplay, guys. Color me surprised. I did not realize this Sigmarus was so... And Aquila. So we don't see Gemini here. We see Aquila here. But the opponent picked Vertiheal and Xingzhe into the Aquila, which is actually a good... As someone that has used Aquila on arena offense, Xingzhe is actually dangerous for Aquila, dangerous for Alicia, both of those units, because he can cut in, he can stun, and then Aquila doesn't get a second turn. Basically the same thing with Alicia. And then big damage there. Do they kill? Yes, they do. And then comes in for the nuke. So this is yet another successful Sigma. And you thought only Challenger 3 play. You know what? I thought only Challenger 3 players use Sigmarus. Clearly I was wrong. 2 fire units. You already know what's gonna happen. 3 fire units. You already know this is just Sigmarus territory now. And the Gianna. Gianna gets banned, of course. Gianna gets banned. Who even knew? I mean, this is the same player as the last match. They go for the Beth first. Beth was the most dangerous, and with Elm at disadvantage too. With that Oki, they still went for the Beth instead of the Savannah. And this is just Sigmarus territory. Look how good Sigmarus is. kind of a shield will not a shield will cleave because there was no shield, but just the turn 2 bruiser cleave Sigmarus team. That's ridiculous. All right, guys. Anyway, that's Sigmarus. Who knew how OP he truly was? We thought, TOA unit, maybe some good early game dungeons unit. No. RTA unit, amazing. Your best unit in the game. Devilmon, at least 20 Sigmarus. That's my professional. Please don't do that. Please don't. I was going to say that's my professional recommendation. Please do not do that. That's it for this one. See you guys always in the next one.